taumārere, here tiriri, tererei tiria te puna I ke te riki. It is kōrero, nau mai, haere mai, ki tēnei podcast, poricasti.
Poricasti.
A mātou, a tātou. And today is like no other. We've got another great guest. We've got another great kaupapa. It's about to go down. Kua hau tēnei ko Māsia Hopa, e mihi atu nei.
Ai, ko Phoenix Roka tēnei, e mihi ana ki a koutou, e mātakitaki mai ana, e whakarongo mai ana, tēnā koutou.
Oh, and beautiful people around the motu and the world as I look Bird the Birdman. Cuckoo! You are here with us with NZME and iHeartRadio's latest, greatest, most fabulous, colourful Māori podcast, Kōrero.
Kōrero.
Tahi.
Porou, ngā mea. No, you know what, Phoenix? We're going to do that again so I can feel like I'm on the right path.
Yeah,
as well.
I love it.
So that's just the beauty of it. Are you feeling good today, Mo? It's only episode 3.
It's the beauty of the life. I love how he's putting it all over here, but it was the toru.
Yeah,
That
I was trying to find where I was at.
Yeah.
Hoi anō e te iwi, it is kōrero, kei konei mātou, ki roto I tēnei o ngā whare, and it's all about inspiring others.
That's right. All about having some fun, having a good time, celebrating Te Reo Māori, but having fun doing it. Laugh at yourselves, laugh at your own people, but do it anyway. Kōrero.
Kōrero.
Yes, laugh when we can't hit the notes. We're just here to have a good time.
Yeah.
And what's our kaupapa for today?
Ia Wiki. Now, this is episode 3, so you're just slowly getting into the rhythm of the volume and everything. But episode 3 today, kaupapa o te rā, we always bring you someone fabulous, and with that, a kaupapa. Today is all about celebrating our TV actors, Disney theatre fabulousness. And to do that, of course, it's all about Te Tai Tokerau. But to do that, we have brought in one of Disney Reo Māori's greatest actors. He is also part of Ahikāroa television series. He's also part of styling some of these television series. The one and only, the fabulous Mai Te Tai Tokerau. It is the one and only Mataara Stokes is in the whare today.
Yeah, tangata rongo nui, and just one of the bros as well.
Yes.
Or one of our taina.
Yeah, taina.
I know, that is right, actually, because I remember when him and his triplet, the triplets he's part of, were babies.
Yeah.
And now we're the auntie uncles.
And now look at them, though.
Oh, and he, so when I first started work at Ngāti Hine Health Trust, he was in my youth group.
Yes.
Yeah, the
E
youth
matua.
advisory
You,
group.
the-
I was the
mentor.
facilitator of the youth advisory group. So just to put into perspective that he is our taina and I
He
feel
is our
old now.
taina.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud. I'm sitting here like a very proud big sissy. And I can't wait to catch up and have a kōrero with him.
No, he's doing so well.
And I just, referencing his awa tipua o te taumārere, the stream. That's why I did that at the beginning of our podcast.
Love it.
Yeah, mo te Ngāti Hine tanga who will be in the whare very shortly. So kauehuri ki hōtaka ke, ki teihana ke, ki podcast ke. Kia utonu mai.
Oh.
Aye, it's time for Cafe,
Cafe. Ah, that's right, beautiful people. Now, Ia Wiki, we bring you ways to celebrate coffee tanga here in Aotearoa. Have some fun asking for your coffee. It's a little bit intimidating when you go up to a cafe or a restaurant and you ask it in Te Reo. I'm still learning. I put my hand up to that. But we make sure we're having some fun doing it. So today is no different. We're going to learn how to ask for your particular coffee at your local.
Very good.
Yes.
So what is our order for today?
Oh, now, Marcia, what is the one for today? It's a big one.
It's a large caramel latte at the front.
Ah!
Yeah, so we need it, for those who are sweet tooth, but we need the coffee hit and we need a bit of sweetness, large caramel latte.
Yes, that sounds
that
nice.
sounds
It
really,
does. That
yeah,
sounds like I haven't had one this morning and now I need
that's
one.
your go-to though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. With
And
oat
then
milk.
Marcia's go-to is...
Coke Zero.
yeah.
But yeah, large caramel latte
Yep.
does sound nice.
It does.
Yeah,
It's got that coffee aroma.
sweet tanga.
Yeah, with the caramel. I
You
think
might
I
like it. You might like it. Yeah.
It actually is very good. So how do we do this?
All right. Well, I'll give you the rerenga in Te Reo Māori. It's he rate karamea maku.
Ate karamea maku.
There it is.
Oh, ripa.
Rate, obviously transliteration for latte. Karamea is our caramel. Maku is for me. I would like a rate karamea maku.
He rate karamea maku.
So here's
it
ready
sounds
for
so...
some role play.
It sounds so... Oh, it sounds so... I was about to say erotic, and then you see role play. I'm like, oh, I'm in.
And he's gone.
Yeah, you barista.
I'll be the barista.
You order it.
And
Maku
I think I'm going to be a barista in Takapuna.
Kia ora.
thought
I
that
love
was
how you
something
say all the towns and it's the same voice.
Yeah, well,
All right.
I'm going to be one in Takapuna.
Here we go.
Kia ora.
Oh, kia ora. Lovely shop you've got here.
Thank you. Hey, what would you like today?
I was going to go with the big breakfast, but also can I get
Fantastic.
he rate karamea maku?
Oh, can you repeat your order, please? And just remember, God loves you.
He rate karamea maku.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
He rate karamea maku.
It's
a
the rolling
caramel-
of the R's, eh?
It is. It's really like...
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah. Would like a what?
He would like Herate Karamea Maku. I went a little bit Italian.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like you're riding on a big stallion.
Yes, Herate Karamea Maku.
And then if you're the godfather,
Herate Karamea Maku. Yeah.
and then if you're the man from the movie with the
Who is he? Oh, Batman.
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 Oh, that'll
work. Try that one.
Batman, you go, where is he? Herate Karamea Maku.
Oh, kia ora.
That was just angry uncle.
Yeah. It's you.
Yeah. I guess that is just Batman.
I love it. Caramel latte. There it is, your tiwi.
Yeah. He
Order it.
rate karamea maku.
Boom. Shakalaka.
All right. That's our Cafe.
Cafe.
That's right. It moves us on to our next section. Reheko.
Let's go.
Let's come in.
Reheko. That's right. It's a section where we're very competitive. So we have a bit of a whakatatai, a little bit of a game, a bit of a wero in front of us. So this morning we are playing the kaupapa game.
We are indeed.
Ia te ture, ngā ture.
Mama noi hoa tēnei kēmu. So all we have to do is we have a kaupapa and we have to waiata tia tētahi waiata hei hanga i te kaupapara.
Yeah, so you got to sing a song with that particular kaupapa or kupu in that song.
Okay.
All right.
What's our
Tuatahi,
kaupapa?
our kaupapa, our kupu,
Excuse me.
mo te rangi nei, love.
Oh,
Oh, aroha. Love.
So all you got to do is sing just a nice little
yeah.
love
Okay.
melody.
All right.
Here we go. I'll start.
Yeah.
What's love got to do?
Got to do with it.
Hey, what's love but a second-hand emotion?
Nice.
All right, you joining in? Okay.
I got. Yeah, I wanted a solo, but.
Go.
Wai rua o te puna aroha. Aroha.
Oh.
Aroha.
Oh, kia ora.
The love boat soon will be making another run aboard the love boat. Something exciting for everyone.
Fun fact, I've never watched one episode.
Oh
of Love.
no, Matthew, you haven't lived.
I can picture it in my mind and have only because I went, ugh, love boat.
Fun
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
in the whole ship of 3,000 people on the ship, the only black person is the barman.
And that's where the fun happens.
That's where the fun happens, at the bar.
Kia ora. Love. What is it? What's wrong with the world, mama? Where is the love, the love, the love? People killing, people dying. Children hurt. Is that the same
Yeah, that's
song?
it, yeah.
And you hear them crying. People practice what you preach and that you turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. Some people got me questioning. Where is the love?
That's clever.
Got around. We got around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, same kaupapa.
Fewer. Tiku.
Yeah.
What did it get to you?
No.
Love is for the world. You love something at me. Hey, and love.
Is for the only one I see.
V.
V.
That's it.
Is
It's very, very extraordinary. E. It's because everyone is free.
Aye.
Well, like,
Yeah.
The song I was trying to sing in my mind is not the song that came out of my mouth.
okay,
I don't know
great.
why that weird.
Save that.
Yeah.
I'll make love to you
Ooh.
like you want me to,
Bop.
and I'll hold you
You
tight,
tight.
baby. All through the night, I'll make love to you.
Yes.
Just a teaser.
And my last one is
I've got a last one. Have I got it?
That was my last one.
On the seven and the feathers that love and devotion. Oh, I like the way you got the notion. I don't know the words. Like to know where you got the notion.
Don't rock,
the boat. Rock the boat, baby.
Rock the boat.
Don't tip the boat over.
Rock the boat.
Rock the boat, baby.
Rock the boat. Out. Last one for me is love is in the air everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, not a sign in every sound.
Love it. Hey, but because we've got Mataara coming on,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
very
right.
shortly.
Yeah. Should we get into this?
we should play a little bit with him. But hoi anō, let's go Disney.
Oh,
As a
Disney.
kaupapa, seeing he was the voice of
'Cause he
Simba.
was the voice of Simba.
Reo Māori.
Oh,
Quick round of Disney.
quick round.
You watch more than you
Yeah, no, I do. What's it? We're going Disney. He's Simba. He's holding back, he's hiding from what I can't decide. But won't he be the king I know he is? The king I know see inside.
Oh, and I love as well.
I love the lean back.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Tonight.
The peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect harmony. Bringing it down.
Isn't this his? This is his song.
That is his song. Yeah, we got to get him to sing it. But in Te Reo.
Oh,
I love
wow.
it.
Yeah.
I feel it be coming right down.
You think you own whatever land you land on.
Ah, kawana.
The earth is just a dead thing you can claim.
Ah.
But I know every rock and tree and creature has a voice, has a spirit, has a name.
That's right.
You think the only people who are the people who look and think like you.
Kawana.
But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you learn things you never knew.
Kawana.
Have you ever? I love it. That's an all-time favourite.
That's a good song.
That's a goer.
And a great lesson. Go.
Oh,
You
have I got one? I have got one, but I'm into the villains. I like the villains.
are a villain.
Poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girls, and do I help them? Yes, I do. Those poor unfortunate souls. Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Ursula, Little Mermaid.
Ursula,
I
nice.
cannot wait to play her.
You also do a great scar.
I do
You
not.
do. Give us
Like
the
just a
scar line.
sentence.
Well, I'll give you the sentence structure of what Scar I have taken on board that I
Yes.
think is what everyone knows him to be, but he actually puts on a front. But it's this one. Simba, I'm a big puff. I'm actually your gunkle.
Uncle.
And your daddy is a zaddy.
You're so right.
He is.
Last round?
Last round. I have often dreamed
Oh,
of a far off place
what's that?
where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me.
Okay.
They will cheer my name when there's something else.
No.
This
Hercules.
is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I will go the distance.
Cinderella?
No, it is Hercules. You're right. I was just carrying on.
Keep going.
No, that's all I know every mile will be worth my while. I will do most anything to find where I belong.
Oh, Hercules.
Hercules. I've
That's
never
the-
seen it.
What?
No.
Nah,
Oh, sacrilegious.
yeah, I've only watched half, I think.
Oh my
Was it
God.
boring?
I'm off the show.
Whoa. I feel like it's one of those ones you should have watched it when you're a kid. Or I don't
Nah,
know.
it's still a banger. I watched it like a couple of weeks ago.
And I know our good friend Chance will be like, what?
No, yeah, never
That's
seen
his
it.
favourite.
Hercules, Hercules.
Yeah. My last one. What is it? I can show you the world.
that was my next one.
Shining, glimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
I don't know the actual rest of the words.
Under
Love that.
the sea.
Hey.
Under the sea.
Hey.
That's all I know. Butter under the sea.
It's always better.
I'll see, I
Down
knew
where
you
it's
would-
wetter. Under the sea.
Yeah.
Have
If
some
you're an
kids, you
opportunity to do Little Mermaid, I'm doing the Ursula. You have to. Is it Snapper or is it
Snapper?
Oh.
the lobster's name?
Trevally?
What's he called?
Is it cowboy?
Sebastian.
No, but the under the sea.
Yeah,
the
Sebastian.
That's the fish.
No, that's
No.
no. You
Is this
don't-
the lobster?
That's the lobster.
Oh,
They
thought the fish
mate,
was
it's me.
Sebastian.
He's does.
Yeah.
No,
That's a really strange
I
name.
never really watched that one.
For a French lobster.
Yeah, sad to
He's
guy
Jamaican.
Sebastian. He's Jamaican, yeah. He's from the Caribbean
Yes, he
or
is.
Caribbean.
Gotta be,
How do you say it? Is it Caribbean or Caribbean?
Potato.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, no, Tiwi, that was Lashko.
Let's commence.
And it's time to kōrero with a rerenga kōrero.
Rerenga kōrero tēnā whakarongo mai.
And thanks to Hona Black and Te Reo Kape Kape, tēnei puka puka right here in my palm. Here's what I've prepared earlier.
Okay.
Right, we won't go to that. It consisted of he ure, something.
Those
But no.
are, we can use those.
Oh yeah, let's get them to like us first. Te kumeroa o te kumeroa.
Oh.
Te kumeroa.
O te kumeroa.
Oh.
Something that's long, that's something that's long. Yeah,
Is it like you know how you say te mene or like te mea, you know, they're like the thing, the person of the person, the man of all men. Is it like that?
Oh yeah, te atua,
Like,
te atua.
yeah,
ngā
te
atua.
atua o ngā atua. It's
Yeah.
like te kumero, you're like, you know, there's people who speak too much and then there's you, you speak the most out of everyone. That,
Yes,
Ah.
it is not.
So it's a positive. Is it? Oh.
nah, like, I mean in a negative way.
Yes, it is not. Okay.
But like, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is kume? Do we know what kume is?
Kume,
Ah.
totoia.
So
Kume,
But again,
kume,
oh,
oh yeah,
not.
no, it could be. Te kumeroa o te kumeroa.
I always think of like when people finish their mihi, you know. Kaore he kukumeroa, you know.
Yeah,
that
and
kind of
usually,
thing.
yeah, I don't want to like stretch it
I
out.
don't want to stretch it out.
And usually those people who say that
Always
have already
stretch it out.
stretched it
Yeah,
out.
you can't say that after 10 minutes.
Ah.
Yeah, tika.
So the stretching of all stretching.
Well, that's what I thought.
Kia ora.
Yeah.
Well,
The yarns of all yarns. Na yana
Well,
o ngā yana.
yeah, but how else could you say that? Because I feel like you're on the right track, kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Like if you've got yarns, you just
You
te
just.
kōrero o ngā kōrero, te kumeroa o te kumeroa.
Te kumeroa. Just gift it a gab.
Tērā,
Ah.
āhua tērā. One who goes on and on.
Ah, yes.
Ah.
Te kumeroa o te kumeroa, bro, he's going for days.
Yeah.
He just goes on and on and on. Haramai, come here, I've got something to tell you. Oh, we're going to go get a lecture.
Yes.
And then you sit there and you're just like, bro,
We're talking about something
kumeroa o
else.
te kumeroa.
I have we had an old workmate, and I'll just make up a name for him for this purpose. But you'd always see people get stuck with him. And
Yeah.
you go, oh, he got harried.
Oh, yes.
Because he just, as soon as you see him, he's
go the other
talking
way,
your
cross
ear
the
off.
road,
And
cross
you
the
can see
road.
the people like, I'm in a rush, but he's still going. And like, oh,
Te
you got
kumero
harried.
o te kumeroa.
Kumeroa,
It
te
is.
kumeroa.
One who goes on and on. I find like, yeah, there's those people that, you know, they get their point across. Awesome. But then they feel the need to
still
keep
going.
Keep
saying,
going. Ah.
yeah, same point.
Yes.
10 minutes later.
1 minute of point, 15 minutes of reiterating the same point.
Yeah. Is that our podcast?
Is that what we're doing right now?
Is that what we're doing?
Te kumeroa, the podcast.
Yeah. O te kumeroa.
Just give
one
us
who
the
goes
definition. Yeah.
on and on and on.
Okay, I know people like that.
Kumeroa, te kumeroa.
Yeah. Koira te rerenga kōrero mo te rangi.
Rerenga kōrero tēnā whakarongo mai.
Again, brought to you by Hona Black and his puka puka pinky nei te tai.
Ai.
Te reo kape kape. It's a skupu iawa.
Nui te kōrero.
Tika.
Kōrero.
Kōrero, kōrero.
Te kumeroa.
Ai, tika. And what we are encouraged to do is toia mai some more kōrero because
Aye.
it's about to get juicy. E te whānau.
Tahia
So
te whare.
excited.
Tahia, te marae tika, whakarite a te whare. And it's time for our manuhiri.
Marcia, I'm so excited for this one because we're Disney people. We like the theatre. Well, he's Disney people. We like the theatre. We love the stage. We love television, how it works. He's one of our own from Te Tai Tokerau, and I cannot wait.
Yes, one of our taina.
Aye.
Very proud and very excited to welcome in our very beautiful manuhiri for today. Tuku a te karanga.
Tēnā koe, Mataara Stokes, e nau mai ki tēnei hōtaka e ara mana ko koe te manei o ka manei ko koe te kaipakari o ngā kaipakari nau mai ki tēnei hōtaka o kōrero Mataara e nau mai.
Mai. Ai mai haere mai ki roto I tēnei whare o podcast o kōrero.
That's right, Mataara Stokes. Now, we love you. We've known you since you were like a tainer, as Marcia has said, like way back when. And we've just watched you grow into who you are now, an actor, a thespian, styling on shows as well, photography, everything. You've done so much. But before we get into that, Marcia's got a little lowdown, a bit of research on you.
Kia ora.
Okay.
Mataara Stokes, Ngāpuhi, Ngāti Hine, Ngāti Porou, stars in the Whakaata Māori drama Ahikāroa. He has also worked behind the camera in the show's costume department and other shows' costume departments and produced some of the publicity photos. Mataara, a triplet, was born in Whangārei and grew up in Te Tai Tokerau, and that's only just a little bit, just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Mataara Stokes, everybody.
That's right. Mataara, who are you, where are you from?
Kia ora tātou, ko Mataara Stokes tōku ingoa, huri tēnei no Ngāti Hine, Ngāti Hauata, Ngāti Kōpaki, Ngāti Te Ara, me Ngāti Porou hoki. I'm a triplet, I'm one of six. My mum is the man of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me, and I am my whānau. Yeah.
Yes. Now, as you said, we've known you since you were a wee young lad, and you've just grown into a sort of a go-to person for the arts, really. You don't say no, which I love. Where did it all start for you?
Well, pretending like I knew what I was doing. So I said yes to a job for Ahikāroa season 1, and I said that I knew how to use a camera. I was like, yeah, I've been studying at an art school. I quit, by the way. But I told my good friend Todd Karihana, who gave me my first job in filming TV, and I worked as an EPK manager. So I produced content for their social media. Wow. Yeah. And I didn't know how to use a camera when I turned up, and he's like, you said you knew how to use this. And I was like, yeah, on auto.
You didn't specify.
Yeah.
So way back when you were at school, though, what was your sort of dreams and aspirations? What did you want to become?
Well, when I was in high school, I very much wanted to do everything. I wanted to sing, I wanted to act, and I wanted to dance. I thought I was a dancer for a little bit. First, I wanted to do singing. And now I've become kind of good at everything. So I'm kind of like live up to that whakatauki, like a jack of all trades, but not a master at
A master at none.
and master at none. Yeah. So I kind of live true to that, I think. So I'm quite good at everything that I do, but not amazing.
Yes, well, you know
Says you.
I love that. I love that whakatauki. So the whole whakatauki goes: a jack of trades, but a master of none is oftentimes better than a master of one. That's the full.
Oh.
That's the full. People only use the first part.
slash.
So I want to bring it to the podcast. The whole part is a jack of all trades, but a master of none is oftentimes better than a master of one. So be good at all of it. Yeah.
I've never
What's
heard
the
that.
in none?
Yeah. No.
A master of none.
Master of one. Master of one.
Oh.
I know. It's my
But like, you've got to figure in all the pies and you're doing it.
Yeah, truly have my fingers in all the pies. Like I'm currently like working a job, but I say yes to so many. So I'm still like working on other stuff at the same time as I'm working for something else. And sometimes I fall dead short of deadlines.
That's a creative thing.
So you went on Ahikāroa and then you just started saying yes. That's the secret to your success.
In a
Just
way,
saying
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Learn on the job, eh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I love that. When you were, back to high school though,
Yeah.
and then you were like, oh, I think I'm a dancer, I think I'm this, I think I'm that. What then did you do out of high school, like before you got into what you do now?
So I applied for fine arts school and I went and studied at Elam School of Fine Arts. I
Nice.
studied there for a year and a half. And I was doing a lot of acting at the time at like the Basement Theatre, doing a lot of theatre with my friends from the Company of Giants who run 116 in Whangārei.
Love them.
So I was doing a lot of mahi for them at the time. So I decided to go study acting. So I moved to Melbourne and did the John Bolton theatre course.
Well, I didn't know that. That's
For like-
amazing.
It was like a 4-month intensive
Yeah.
course. I was asked to leave a couple times because I wasn't too committed.
What do you mean you weren't too
I have
committed? It's
trouble
only
with
4 months.
commitment, I think.
Ah.
He didn't
Well,
show up.
I don't show up for
didn't
myself a
wake
lot
up.
of the time. It's really truly like showing up for myself.
Self-sabotage.
I do it quite a bit. In high school, I did that quite a bit. So when I say that I wanted to do singing, I went and did like maybe tried to do singing, and then I like quit because I was like, I can't do this. Then I tried to do dancing, and I was like, there's better dancers than me.
Really?
Fun fact,
Ah.
I actually taught Mataara dance for a little while.
Yeah.
Did
He used
you?
to dance in a crew called La-di-da.
That's
La-di-da-di-da.
I was one of the choreographers. I've actually got a video of you too.
Oh,
dancing for
no,
La-di-da.
we don't wanna
We'll
see
put it
that.
on this podcast. We'll put it.
That's fab.
Yeah, so I've tried all these things, and now I'm kind of like living truthfully in all of them, which is kind of a success in a way for me.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so what do you do?
Yeah.
So I would say entirely I'm a storyteller, as we all are, all Indigenous people are. But I work mainly in film and television. I work as a costume designer or a co-designer or underneath a stylist most of the time. And I get to work as an actor sometimes, and I also get to work as a photographer to make key stills for film and television series. Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to have your hand on all the pulse of everything.
And most of the time it's kind of 3 going at once. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a rule somebody made up, and now I'm stuck living to that rule.
Well, question though, because as we all know, the industry changes, and then but with the industry means it changes. You have to change too. Do you find though that you've had to evolve over the last couple of years, or the Mataara that you are is always going to sort of always been enough?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think for myself, I'm constantly refining myself. So in a way, I'm living truthfully to myself, but I'm trying to honor myself in the moment, but I'm constantly changing and learning. So constantly growing. But I think we're adapters by nature. Māori have to adapt because we've been made to adapt, and we just have to.
Nice.
Like we moved from Hawaii to Aotearoa, then we got colonized, then we had to adapt to all those different situations. Yeah. So adapting's in our nature, I think.
Aye. And on top of that amazing mahi that you've done, you had an amazing opportunity to work on the Disney Reo Māori, the remake for The Lion King.
Yeah.
You know, Lion King, we all grew up with The Lion King. It's like generational. Right?
Hard out.
My kids are still watching The Lion King. You are now the voice of Te Reo Māori Simba. You know, how was that experience?
Yeah.
What was that like? 'Cause
It
that's-
was crazy.
Yeah.
I was honestly shitting my pants for most of the part. I cried a lot. I probably did my first audition 4 months before I actually got told I had the role.
Oh wow.
I did maybe like 3 iterations of Simba because my voice wasn't too par for some of it, so I had to change it a little bit to suit him. Apparently I sound a little bit too old, but I always thought I sound young.
Yeah, you
younger
sound
than
like
I
you're
sound.
12. Yeah.
So I had to change my voice, and then they were like, maybe not Simba. So then I auditioned for Timon.
Oh, cool.
And then I just epically failed at that. So I think I got put back on the Simba side.
Well, yeah, I think you do have a Simba.
I do too,
voice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but
'cause it's quite youthful, his
I
voice.
hear Simba.
And it's not like, you know, you're very...
No, it's very up.
Yeah.
It's a
Not
nice,
down here,
and it's
Yeah.
quite a hum. It's quite a warming, like tenory nice.
And they obviously thought that, well, come to it because you were Simba. You are Simba.
And I'm super thankful for that too. I'm glad they picked me because I was, when they FaceTime me, zooied me in to a hui, and I thought I was going to get either a yes or a no. I knew at this moment that I was getting yes or no. And I don't even know why I'm saying this. I'm just saying it. But I kind of already knew that I had it sitting there. For some reason, I just knew. And then I had to like fake when they said... I got the role.
Oh, really?
And I was sitting on my bed and I went, whoo, and fell back.
Yeah.
And I regret it because I've kept it and recorded it.
And you were like, that was so fake.
I hope it wasn't.
You're
But
like-
I'm going red now because of
Yeah,
it.
you're like,
Yeah, you are. I
4
love
months,
Also not
4
really
months of
talking-
acting school, and this is the best reaction I could come up with.
it. I have auditioned for the Lion King, the show, the stage show, 5 times over 8 years for the same role as Pumbaa. Every time I went back to audition for it in Sydney, it was welcome back, Luke. Cool, great, we love. Oh, but no, every time.
Yeah.
But what people don't see is that they don't see all the rejections at auditions, or they don't see all the things that you're going to audition for, you're on hold for a month, or you're getting callbacks and then you don't get it. But they see everything you do. How do you handle that when you go to auditions and you go, I know I can do that role, and then you get told no?
You really have to believe in yourself, eh? Even if they don't believe in you, you have to believe in yourself. So you really have to go in with a lot of confidence, which sometimes I really lack in, and I think that's probably the thing that probably gets me no roles. But you do suffer with a lot of rejection more than you have yeses. So I've probably auditioned for like over, I don't know, stupid amount of things and gotten a lot of no's.
Sucks, doesn't it?
It really does.
Because you
but
know you're
really
good at
have
it.
to, like,
Biting the
not
bullet.
feel sucky.
Yeah.
But what I like about both of your situations is that despite the no's, you go back, you try again, you go back, you try again. And I mean, like, look at you.
Well, it's that
Look
whole...
at me now.
It's that whole notion, though, if you don't go back, if they say, hey, we'd like to see you again for a different role, and you're like, nah, you said no last time, and I haven't... But in my case, for instance, it was, I'm too tall for the role, but they ask me back every year. I haven't got smaller. But you think, if you don't go back, what if they do want you?
Yeah.
Have you had situations like that?
I've definitely gone back every time, but yeah, I don't think I suffer too much about the no. I just go, okay, I'm just going to try again and do this in a different way, or just do it to the best of my abilities, because sometimes I'm actually like going into an audition and not feeling good, like I said. And you kind of just have to give in to that. You kind of have to go, okay, I'm not feeling too good this time around, but I'll give what I can give. And I just hope for some sort of outcome. Some casting agents are so lovely because they've seen me in something else. And they'll be like, actually, they'll private message me later and they'll be like, can you just do another version, but maybe do a couple self-tapes, send us options. And then I get another go sometimes. But
That's
not everybody gets that, but I'm super thankful to get those.
Oh.
Yes. And so part of your mahi, you get to do, you're a stylist as well on the show.
Yeah.
So I'm taking some time here. I want to use your skills for us. So looking at Marcia, myself, Luke, you need a stylist. You look at us, you go, all right, that's your body shape, that's your height, and what are you dressing us in?
Yeah.
Oh, the
On the
pressure.
spot.
Like,
on
what's
the spot.
tips?
What are you dressing?
Well, I'm going to say you've all dressed yourself really well today.
Thank you. And like,
Thank you.
Or do you have a stylist?
No.
No, we don't have a stylist.
We don't have the budget.
But yeah, you tell what should we be wearing for our, what's trending right now? What should we be wearing for our height, our size, our stats?
So most of the time I've worked a lot with my good friend T Hoskins. Shout out to her. She's an incredible designer, stylist. And I've learned a lot from her. And it's not to dress for the current, it's to dress for what you think is going to be current.
Oh,
I like that.
So she tries to, but we also like do a lot of script reading and we do a lot of breakdown, and then her and I do a lot of collaboration in that, and we kind of read what's in the person first. And I guess for you guys too, it's kind of just like hanging out, getting to know somebody, and then picking, these are things that I think they should have. Like, say, if you're into it's somebody who like lives by the ocean, then we might put something like shell necklaces on, or something that's specific to an iwi or hapu, or things
Little
like that.
nuances.
Yeah,
and
we
detail.
try and have stuff that speak to the character without having to know them. So you kind of get a
you can feel.
instant.
Are you listening,
introduction
Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
listening at the masterclass of Mataara. Skip my question.
Yeah.
Dress yourselves.
Yeah, I like that.
Are you wearing undies today? You're winning.
I have a question though, like, because what did you think when you put on your outfit?
I actually tried on two things. One was like, I'll wear something designed by somebody here in Aotearoa, and then I just went with something that I felt more comfortable in because it was hot, the other option.
Right. Because like that shirt, see, for me who doesn't know about fashion or whatever, just it's all
You look
just,
great.
It's all just a guess. And I hope this looks okay. But for me, that shirt, like, I would see it hanging up at a mechanic shop and I'm like, is this your uncle?
Yeah, I was going to say uncle.
And then I'm like, And then you
But then
wear
you
it.
wear
it.
And
looks
then I'm like,
amazing.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I noticed that with a lot of people in
Yeah.
that will put on an outfit and I just put it on and I'm like, you're kidding me. That if I
not fair.
saw that, if I put it on, it looked like I am don't know what the heck I'm doing. And then someone else puts it on, I'm like, damn, you look so fashionably styly.
Yeah. I now that's like igniting some thoughts in my head about I always want to be a little bit intentional with what I wear because I want it to say
Ooh,
something
I like
about
that.
me,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
just
nice.
like how I said before. But I also think being intentional with what you do with your life is really important. And my koro used to always make us dress up before we left the house. We weren't allowed to leave in slippers or PJs and would get a bit of it. But
Yeah.
am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, no, that's
What's it?
yeah.
What is that?
Oh, you
Just
know.
it's like a little flick.
we have a saying that I use with my mum and I, and it's if you walk in a room and heads don't turn, you need to go home and get changed. Thank you. So this morning getting the lift, it was like, I'm like, okay, hey, how are you?
So clothes or no clothes.
You'll still get head turns for it.
Yeah.
Question. What do you want to do? Like, what is on your bucket list in terms of acting? Because I know we all have one, right? I, for instance, really want to play a villain. I love villainesses, Disney movies. The villains are the best.
Yeah.
What is your sort of got to do list for your career in your career?
I'm kind of doing the things that I think that I want to do in terms of the roles, like in terms of like Simba, and then I played Hoiti in
Yes, you did.
Whakapopaki, which kind of both similar in traits in a way. It kind of like they are already who I am, so I get to play myself in a way,
Right.
and they just happen to be the lead in the show.
So if you go further on to that question, barriers are not a issue. Money's not an issue. You know, what movie would you want to be on?
yeah.
What director would you want to work with? What actor would you want to be alongside?
Ooh, that's not too hard to answer. But I think if I was to like be able to pick something, I would be able to like tell a story from home about our people and work with somebody from home, like my friend Rachel House, who's from
we love her.
who grew up
Yeah.
in Whangārei, went to Kāmo, lived in Kāmo. Somebody like her who I get to work with currently, but it would be awesome to work with her on a story about home or something to do with home.
Yeah.
Yes, because she was she is the director of one of the recent films, The Mountain,
Yeah.
which you were on as well.
Yeah, I had a little
Yeah.
feature,
Yeah. And behind the scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just part of the puna that you're
Yes.
creating for yourself. I love it.
I love it.
My son actually auditioned for The Mountain.
Wee.
Yeah. Obviously didn't get it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
he
if
loves
he was
acting
to learn
too.
anything, just keep going.
just keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Gonna get heaps of nose, eh?
You do actually, and when I first started out, they were not nice. Like you get no's and you take it quite personally because you're like, but I know I can do it.
Yeah.
Well, for instance, I did a KFC audition way back when, and I got to the third and final callback, and it was for about $12,000 back then, and it was to eat a burger,
12,000.
and it's so big that you fall through the roof, but you're hanging halfway through the roof eating a burger, and you don't notice that you've fallen through. And they loved it. It was comedic. It was great. Had it, and then the only feedback was no because, and I always ask for feedback through my agent, and it was no because his eyebrows were too big. Things like that must,
Wow.
yeah. I still
That's
remember it to
crazy.
this day.
Was it bigger than the burger?
Other
The size of his eyebrows. The size of his eyebrows are
It
taken
was
away
my
from the size of our
eyebrows,
burger.
and I couldn't believe that. This was a few years ago now, but they still stick with you. Do you have moments like that where you go, I should have got that. I know I should have got that.
Definitely, but I've never asked for feedback. I think I should add that
Yeah,
because I need it. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know why, or sometimes I really know what I did wrong. I'm like, yeah, it was not good.
Yeah. Well, we learn from it too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I learned then to go get my eyebrows plucked. But then I also learnt going, was it really worth $12,000? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have moments though? Like, have you had an example?
Do I have an example? I get a lot of no's, and then I just like am kind of okay with the no's. But that's because I'm so busy that I don't
Yeah.
fall too hard on the no. I just go, okay, whatever.
Cool. Got it done. Move on. Nice.
But and before we wrap up, Mataara, we like from Te Kāinga, from Whangārei, the biggest whānau out there.
Yeah.
Like you've got a big whānau.
And they're all really good looking.
Yeah, like
Ah.
Man,
who's the Mataara? Who's the Mataara of Whangārei, of Te Taitokerei?
who
Like
was?
yeah. Like what do you do when you go home?
Yeah, when you go home, what do you do? Who are you?
What do? I definitely always go and see my whānau. I try to catch up with old friends, but I find that part really hard.
Yeah, we
So
don't
I
hear
just-
from you.
Well, there you go. No, but I honestly just go see my whānau because most of the time I'm just working, and then like if I go home, it's only ever so often. So I go try to see my siblings mainly over my parents, which might be sad, but yeah, I see my siblings more than I do my parents. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, and you triplets, so you kind of like there's a special connection there.
And everyone has kids, and you can hang out with all the babies. So I pretty much just go home. I sleep a lot. They probably think I don't do enough, but I'm like, oh, I've been working all year. Why do I have to mow the lawns? Yeah.
And they're like, we all have been.
Yeah, I've come home for a break.
Yeah.
Not a job.
Just quickly though, being a triplet,
Yeah.
because there's 2 girls and you, the boy. What was that like? What was the dynamic like?
They were besties, and they're still kind of like besties, those two. So I've always kind of been like the third, just there. I'm just the brother. A lot of people just think they're twins, and I think that lives up to how we are as a dynamic. But we're all super close. I'm real close with my sisters. Yeah.
Well, we love it. Mataara Stokes, we are very proud of you, of what you've achieved and going to achieve and things you're doing. And what I love most about you, though, is that you never change. You're very te tai tokido, you're very home. You know when you see someone from home, you always give a cuddle, always hi, kia ora, how are you? And you're very much all about your people, which is awesome. So don't ever change. And thanks so much for being part of Kōrero.
Yes, thank you so much. And like Luke said, we're very chuffed that you've come in today. Loved you as Simba, loved you in whakapaupaki, hara mai, tai ahua. You are the jack of all trades. You can do whatever you put your hands to, and that's a testament to your whānau and to your parents.
Absolutely.
So, e mihi ana. I did have a question, but now I'm just talking.
Anyway, I'll take the time
Final
just to thank yous all back. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Any final words you've got for everybody?
I definitely think it's that. Probably like if you think you want to do one thing and people are like, you need to pick something to do with your life, just do it all.
Boom, that's it.
Try it all.
But again,
Because we've got a
Opportunities.
whole lifetime to try it all.
yeah,
And if you fail, all good. I'm failing every day.
The master has failed more times than the beginner has tried.
Ooh,
Yes.
I have to write that one down.
Yeah, it's a goer, that one.
He's on TV, everybody, broadcast TV. He's also in a current film at the moment as well, and he still says he's failing every day.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to fail that way.
That's a
My
vibe.
failing's different to your failing.
Yeah. Hoa no e hoa, haere me ngā manakitanga nui, me ngā mihi nui o te whānau nei o kōrero.
Gee, then
Kia ora.
Mataara Stokes, everybody!
Yes.
Love it. What a great guy, though. Sort of a great example of a young rangatahi Māori out there doing the do.
Yeah.
Fail at this, try that again, just making it happen.
Just
That's
try
what
it.
it's all
Just give it
about.
all a go. We've got this thing where we say, you got to do one thing, well. We got, focus on it. Primary school, you should know what you want to do, and you go all. No.
You got to stay in, you got to go to uni, and that's all good, and that's all right. And he did that.
Yes.
And he failed, and so he tried another thing.
Try it
you
all.
just gotta
Try it. He kai ke aku ringa. He kai ke aku.
Boom, shakalaka.
Yeah, I love it.
Great guy.
Because if you want to be somebody,
And you want to go somewhere.
You better try everything.
try everything.
That's right. Try it all.
Kua tō te rā ki runga i tēnei hōtaka tātou e mihi ana.
Already? Episode
Already.
3's done?
I know, and we're still in this glow-up stage of our
know.
lives.
Gosh, it does
Kōrero podcast.
I feel like a Kardashian.
It's
It's a vibe.
Hoi anō, ko Māsia hopa tēnei, shamelessly te taitokero through and through, Ngāti Whātua and Waikato.
That's right. Te Phoenix roka tēnei. Uri no Ngāpuhi, uri no Hokianga, Pangoru, Manga Kahia, let's go.
Oh, I love it. It's like a buffet. Amazing.
yeah.
And I'm Luke Bird, the Birdman from Te Tai Tokido Hoki Anō. And also, next week, we have got another amazing guest coming on board. Marcia, give us a little tea-fitty. Who is it?
Yes, Tiffany for next week. He's got one of the biggest voices in the world. He has got one of the greatest jawlines in the world as well.
Oh,
That's the Tiffany I'm
He
giving.
always smells like Papa Tuanuku.
He does indeed.
Hey.
oh. And has Dame Kitty got something to do with it as well?
Does
Does.
indeed.
The one and only, the opera sensation, Kamiti Waitford is joining our show next week. Oh, the
And-
Mete himself.
2 guesses where he's from. Taitokero.
That's right.
Join us next week for more fun and games right here at Kōrero e te iwi. Woohoo!
Tahi.
Ngā mea. Kōrero.